Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much, those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light only, with the best interest of me and the collector at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so hi, how y'all doing? Welcome to any new subscribers. Okay, I'm so very happy to have you, my loves. Welcome to the fam. Welcome back to the fam that was already here. Okay, I love you all. So, um, first thing that's catching my attention is this oracle. Okay, this wait for important information. You could be awaiting some sort of information. Maybe it's some information that's going to come in that you're not really aware that you're waiting for. You could be wondering, like, what's going on, what's the next step, or whatever. But I think your guides have something in store for you. Like, you might be feeling like nothing's happening, but that's what's happening. You're waiting for some important information to come in with this red cloth. It makes me feel like how it's covering her crown. It makes me feel like, just calm your mind, like ground your thoughts, and don't let like go off on a thinking tangent and like put yourself in a frenzy. This is what I'm getting. Okay, we got talk less and feel more right here at the bottom of this deck. So like, just make some time for self-love at this time and continue to practice gratitude for the way that things have been going. Okay, and this information that you need is going to come in. It always comes in, baby, because you are of cosmic origins. And then we got earth right here under that with more of that grounding type of energy. Cosmic origin says having otherworldly origins, star seeds, indigo children, chosen ones, light workers, etc., incarnating to help the collective evolve. And Earth says the power of the cycles of life, the energies of grounding, healing, balance, abundance, prosperity, rejuvenation, patience, and security. So I think this is really the energy that Buddha wants you to be in at this time. Maybe try working with some crystals. Okay, looking into them, really figuring out what kind of energy they offer and what ways do they work with you and your energy. That's why I love the crystal book. Okay, in fact, if the crystal book comes up, the crystal book comes out. Okay, so sapphire. Okay, maybe working with some raw sapphire could be really good for you. Okay, blue sapphire right here says the keywords are awareness and discipline, though. So, and then the element is wind and earth. Come on, okay? So that's what I was saying. That's what we were talking about pretty much. You grounding your thoughts, okay? We got the third eye and the throat chakra right here as the chakras, okay? So, very interesting that I put this right here. It says it's a stone of mental and psychic activation and enhancer of insight, extrasensory perception, and mental agility. So this could be why your mind's racing a little bit, why you really feel a little bit scattered in the brain and not really knowing like which way it is that you want to go, or like what it is that's happening right now. Like, what's happening. You're, living your life and doing the things that you need to do, but you might feel like maybe you're not hearing spirit as loud or something. I go through this sometimes with spirit when they're doing certain energy work to my upper chakras. Okay, so this could definitely be something that's going on with you. I'm hearing like an advancement in the way that you use the element of air. Okay, it says it is believed to help one see below the surface appearances to the underlying truth and to speak clearly with the voice of inner wisdom. Okay. So this was what's going on with you. Okay. The planet Saturn could be significant. It says that Saturn, it says it's associated with the planet Saturn, the archetype of order, structure, limitation, and discipline. And this could have been what you have really been focused on this entire time, just solidifying your structure, focusing on like breaking certain limitations that you have for yourself and just trying to be disciplined in your spirituality or in your beliefs or whatever it is, just trying to stick to what you and the divine are really doing together. And that's really great. And that's why you're receiving this beautiful upgrade, you know. It says blue sapphire can stimulate the psychic abilities and activate one's higher intelligence. Okay. So this is what is going on with you. It opens the channels for communication of one's highest wisdom and allows one to act as a conduit for information from the higher planes. Okay. It says it is recommended for channelers both as a means of opening awareness and as an aid to focusing and grounding the information one receives. Okay. So you don't need crystals to work with their energy. Okay. You are a divine, beautiful, light working, cosmic origin having star. Okay. You can literally look at a picture of a crystal, like this is how the blue sapphire looks. Okay. You could literally look at a crystal and ask your angels and guides to help you to call on that crystal's energy. Okay. You can close your eyes and visualize that crystal floating above your head first as something really small, and imagine it growing, you know, like 100 times its size, and you absorbing all of that energy from that crystal into your energy, and it boosts whatever it is that spirit needs to be boosted in your energy. So when certain crystals do come to your attention, or whatever crystals call you at the store when you're in there or whatever, these all say something to what could be going on with your energy, or what type of energy your guides want to bring into you. So get investigative is what I heard. Okay. This affirmation up here for Rutile says all the processes of my spiritual growth and the unfolding of my purpose are magnified, accelerated, and attuned to the frequency of divine intention. Okay. And the affirmation for the blue sapphire says, I call upon the resources of mind and the inspiration of spirit so that I may speak with the voice of wisdom. You want me to say that again? Okay, because I want to say it again. It says, I call upon the resources of mind and the inspiration of spirit so that I may speak with the voice of wisdom. So that's what's up. Okay. That's the kind of things that Buddha is in your energy helping you with. Okay. Because you are an ascended master. That's what I'm hearing. Ascended masters. You are very connected to the ascended masters. And it's very important that you honor your feelings. Okay. Pisces could be significant. You could be a Pisces, so you can have it highly aspected in your chart. Okay. It's very important that you honor your feelings at this time because they're coming from a much deeper place. Okay. Water is very significant because this is Cancer. If you're having any insecurities, they're really wanting you to just push through those things, like stuff it down and do it anyway. Of course, work with your feelings around anything that may be causing conflict within you, but really don't dwell on those things. You know, Buddhism, it's all about finding nirvana, right? Finding heaven on earth right here in this life, in this body, you know, finding such a state of peace in this reality that nothing could ever bother you or hinder you or hurt you or hold you back in any type of way. Fire signs are significant, okay, because we got Aries and Sagittarius right here. Okay. The Sagittarius one says practice gratitude. So continue to just practice this gratitude and do what it is that you're doing. What is going on with them? I'm going to read it out of the book because he wants me to read it out of the book. Okay. Usually I don't read the what's going on with you out the book lately. Okay. So we got first quarter moon in Capricorn. So Capricorn could also be significant, but that's more of that earth energy, which is what I was saying. And then it says unleash your kindest self, and it's got the solar plexus chakra energy on it, you know. Like, I think when you are your kindest self, or when you're just, you know, having very innocent intentions, going along, doing whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, that's when you feel the most confident, right? And the most comfortable in your skin. So try to like find that feeling and do that, you know, as much as you can. And also it pushes you more into this boss energy, into this energy where it's much easier for you to ground whatever physical thing it is that you want. It might not get grounded right when you feel it should be, but it will always ground if you're in a very, you know, calm and grounded place. It says it's good to be realistic, but you don't want to have the stretch. My bad. It's good to be realistic, but you don't want to have the stench of reality so far up your nose that you can no longer smell life's perfumes, okay? It says butting heads with others just wears you out in the end. So get into the right mindset for manifesting by deciding you're no longer going to take the bait or provoke a situation. It says the solar plexus chakra is your center of courage and confidence. This energy can restore vitality and help you feel brighter and more secure. Visualize yourself in a column of shimmering yellow sunlight. Holds your solar plexus and call in the energies by repeating this version of Louise Hay's famous affirmation. Energies of the first quarter moon in Capricorn, thank you for reminding me that I am a loving child of the universe. So, I think you're being a little bit too hard on yourself, is what it says, okay? You're being too strict on yourself and you're needing to loosen things up and allow like some spontaneity in your life, okay? Because, like, that's where the magic comes in. It's like if you're too wound up, then you end up in that negative kind of energy and you just really are over it and you're just kind of more suspicious of everybody that's around you because you just know you can't trust none of their asses, and it just turns into this whole thing that goes round and around and around, especially when you're getting upgrades to your upper chakra because things aren't clear, you're not hearing spirit the same. And even like, I don't know. For me, I can only speak for me and my gifts, but like when I'm out of balance, it's very obvious, okay? Because it's like I can't hear spirit. It's like whatever is going on with me mentally, it will show in my gifts. So it's really important that I like do a lot of shadow work and keep my mind very clear and very focused on what it is that I need to be focused on. It's very important that I stay grounded, okay? I'm a super spacey star seed, but also I'm very gifted, okay? Not to say it like that. It's like I'm only saying this because the same is true for you. This is how they're putting it. They're using me as an example, okay? And sometimes it gets very jumbled. It's not as fun as it sounds, okay? Sometimes it's like I'm feeling all kinds of emotions and I'm just going through all of these different things that are very uncomfortable for me, but then I still have to live my life, right? And I still have to interact with other people. So it can be a little bit difficult. And I do have my ways of like isolating and finding time to myself, but sometimes it can be really hard. So Spirit really worked with me on keeping a calm, cool head all the time, okay? Because that really does something. Like when I figured out how to like keep the peace all the time. Like I always tell you guys, it's like the hawk when he said, oh, I'm always angry. It's like the opposite of that. Like you always maintaining this peace no matter what's going on around you. And you might not be there yet, but this is something that they're teaching you to do, teaching you to master your air and therefore to be a better master of yourself, and not in a controlling type of way, in a way where you're willing to go with the flow, but you're very clear in your mind on what it is that's happening and which way you need to go next. And you're not freaking out as much when you're in this place where you're waiting for this information from the divine, and you're just like, oh my gosh, you almost go into like this emergency mode because you're feeling like you're not hearing things clearly and it gets a little bit confusing. Like you have to give your gifts and things time to adjust to whatever it is that the divine is doing to them, because they're constantly tweaking and changing and improving our energies right now, okay? So it's going to be a little bit up and down. And I think this is something you could definitely relate to. What's going on outside of them? Abundance, okay? So it's like, even if there's crazy, hectic things going on around you, or you're surrounded by a whole bunch of people that you feel like you cannot trust, even the nasty little sneaky things that they do is leading you to a place of abundance. It's like you cannot lose at this time. So just focus on what's important and don't let your head get you all mixed up. It says curses have been broken, causing a flood of blessings to rain down on you. Karmic justice, everything put back in its rightful place, victory. Okay? That's what's going on outside of you. curses being broken, reverses happening. You're constantly breaking through illusions and having like this secret gateway portal view into every single thing that's going on around you that has anything to do with you. Even when your gifts are foggy, you're still very clear on what the threats are because your guides are always going to make sure that you get that information. It says, leads the way to your soul, thoughts, intentions, etc. Like you're so protected from people finding any way in and intruding into your information because you have such a clear energy, okay? They're just saying like to just ground it. Don't be it's like to stay grounded but still allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to have fun. I think you feel like you constantly working or you staying on top of everything is an energy of being grounded, but it's really kind of the opposite. You're more grounded when you're just being and you're not so worried about everything and you're just in the moment and you're enjoying that moment no matter what you're doing in that moment. Yeah, we got upside down, okay? So this is that reversal energy, you know? And you might even feel like things are upside down for you at this moment and like you don't really see how you're going to go forward. And Buddha's saying, well, that's where the peace comes in. That's where the meditation, that's where the 0 point energy, that's where the grounded feeling needs to come in at, in those thoughts where you just float off and go off on into a tangent and freak yourself out even more than you need to be freaked out. You know what I mean? You're already like freaking out and it's like you take yourself on this spin like and really get lost in your thoughts. Yeah, you need to free yourself of that cycle. It's like you're doing it to yourself, babes. Like just calm down and try to think of things in the most positive way right now. It says freedom from any negative energy, spell work, curses, or any opposing forces being released from bondage and a dissipation of illusions. Like everything is great for you. Even if every little detail isn't working out, you're in a very free place. And Buddha just wants you to realize that you were always free. And it's important that you think of yourself as this beautiful, free, sovereign being, okay? Cosmic and ever expanding and totally universal. A warrior who's always protected and always, adapts to any situation and always receives the information that you need at the time. Gorgeous. What else? We got the druid, okay? Withhold the space. Hold that beautiful, magical, elder, grounded type of space where you're seeing from this high perspective no matter what situation you're in. Whether, I don't know who still goes to the club, but I heard whether you're at the club or, if you're at the brunch or you're at church or you're at, the store, always carrying this old wise cosmic type of energy on you and it being something like almost people perceiving and feeling this energy over any other energy that you could present, this being a very powerful thing for you and a very powerful energy that you naturally hold, okay? Yeah, with the guardian with the animal guardian, okay? Trust your instincts because your instincts are beautiful, okay? You're like a powerful ass white witch type of energy, okay? It says be the light. It's like you are just pure light is what it is, always willing to go out and kill some evil. Really, that's what I'm getting. So Buddha's asking you to just release, okay, and give yourself a rest. Release these old patterns or any old ways of thinking that you may be holding on to. It's like maybe you need to do a little bit of meditation to make room for the new information that's coming in. It's like you're waiting for spirit to tell you something or to give you some sort of direction, but it's like you got too many things circling and cycling in your head for them to even be able to drop that. It's like you haven't even had a calm moment to yourself in a little bit, okay? We got the sage with be devoted and committed, and it's giving me an energy of you being devoted and committed to your own peace of mind, to your own ability to sit down and just be cool and be calm, and always being in this mindset where you're surrounded by angels. You are never alone. That is the big facts. You're never ever alone. You're always surrounded by he's saying at least 2 or 3 ascended masters, okay? Always. And many, many more angels, okay? Like, you don't have anything ever to worry about or to be afraid of. So it says the Druids were the ancient wise ones of the British Isles. They had a deep connection with the earth, the sun, and the moon. They were the scholars who created the Ogham tree language, and they were known for their creative skills in storytelling, poetry, and craftsmanship. It says when the Druid card appears in your reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this, okay? It's like you might make a mistake, right? And then you go and do like three different things to make that mistake. And it's almost like it's like you're trying to do everything yourself. And that's why he's telling you you're constantly surrounded by angels and ascended masters. You never do anything by yourself. So don't feel the need to like overexert yourself or try to hurry up and fix everything when what you really need to do in that moment is to just fall back and allow things to work themselves out. It's like you're making things a little bit harder for yourself than it needs to be, not opening yourself up to the guidance, but being very aware that it's there. I don't think this is something you're really aware of, but you're still doing great, okay? Don't ever feel like I'm telling you, like your progress doesn't matter or like you're doing your journey wrong. I could never tell you that. You're doing great, obviously, because you're getting upgrades to your upper chakras, but they're just saying these are issues that you could be having as like, ascension symptoms, okay? Feelings and things that you could be feeling that could be going wrong with you, okay? We got curiosity. You could be afraid that like curiosity is going to kill the cat. You could be a little bit hesitant about taking leaps of faith at this time, and that's what I was saying. It comes with a little bit of extra paranoia. It comes with this overthinking that you really can't seem to turn off at times, but it's all a part of it. And that's why it's important for you to slow down and don't be afraid of anything. Don't be afraid to take any risks. Every risk that you take will be worth it for you in the end, because there's nothing but abundance coming your way. Yeah, we got territorial with find your place, okay? You could have people definitely still trying to overstep your boundaries, or you could just be used to being in this kind of like jumbled mess, where you have to fight and scrape to get a little bit of space or to get what it is that you need. You could have dealt with a lot of people who are constantly in competition with you, very territorial about shit that's yours, or like being extra territorial, like peacocking, okay? So having big egos around you, just acting real weird, like they have to prove something to you or to the people around you that are looking at you. So I know it's like you always, this is why you make three different moves to make sure that that move you're investing all of your time and energy into works out, right? Because this is something you always had to do. You always needed a plan B and a plan C and a plan like J and K, okay? But it's like you don't have to worry about that anymore. Like, it's okay to be prepared in that way, but it's all about the way that it's like, why are you getting prepared in that way? Are you getting extra prepared and taking all of these steps because you just like to be prepared? Or you planning for the worst because you're so used to the worst happening, and I don't want to be, risking it, taking this step because I don't think, there's a chance that it could not work out. That's kind of a negative mentality, and it comes from pains and issues of the past where things just always seem to not work out. You have to change your mentality around that, because that's an energy of scarcity and also sort of a lack of faith. Not to say you don't have no faith. I know you got all the faith. That's why I'm talking to you like this, okay? But it's like that's the best example I could give. Like a lack of trust, low key, is what he's saying. Where you're saying, okay, Let me make sure I cover all of these different bases because I don't think God could hit it on the first time. You know what I mean? Like you have to really have that trust, have that wisdom to know where everything comes from and just effortlessly let your light shine the way it's meant to be. And God will meet you halfway in that. Yeah, it says pounce, decide to act, this big go for it type of energy. But take your zen with you, is what I heard. Go for it, go forward, but do it from a calm and sure place where everything you touch turns to gold and you don't have to worry about losing an opportunity because God has your back 100%. To my ascended masters and my angel guides, they're going to make sure I get what I need. And let's not even get started on the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Having that kind of confidence in them, in their help that they provide to you. And you seeing more of that abundant energy that you already attracted to yourself. All right, what's curiosity? We got the Ace of Cups. I don't know. You could be like, first of all, this is more of that beautiful, abundant, your cup overflowing. You don't have any problems except you need to just have a little bit more faith, okay, in yourself and in the divine. Your cup is overflowing. And also, you really like a challenge. I don't know why I'm getting that from this, but I mean, with this work, the risk energy, it's like you really do like a challenge. It's not you taking these challenges or taking these risks that's a problem. It's all of the micromanaging and all of the extra steps you feel you need to do just to make sure it works out. It's an outdated way of thinking, okay? This is what they've been on lately. Yeah, with the King of Wands. It's like this this feeling that you're not going to be able to lead the way that you want to lead. Like you're not going to be the boss you always knew you was meant to be. And I said something about being a boss when I was doing the overall energy. You're a boss, okay? Go out here and make these boss moves and don't have any regrets and know that God's backing you up while you do it. But you have to clear your mind with this King of Swords energy at the bottom of the deck and the Queen of Swords under that. You need a balanced way of thinking, okay? That's so important to you. Yeah, with the Five of Swords, okay? You dropping certain things and opening yourself up to a better exchange of energy with the divine, okay? That's going to take you into this calmer waters and going to put you into a place where you feel much more happy and you're not sort of like looking over your shoulder and taking all of these extra steps just to make sure nobody ever gets through again and stabs you in the back. It's not going to happen, and it makes it hard for you to hold that magical space if you're constantly thinking like that. What's territorial and pounce? Okay, we got the sun. Like, you don't have to worry about this. These people are getting exposed. Allow that solar plexus confidence type of energy to shine. Allow your inner child to like have more say and more power in what it is that you do on a day to day. Add more fun in there. Be silly. Skip around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Go frolic. That's popular right now. No, I love a good frolic though. This is the facts. Okay. Go and do anything that's going to lift your energy whenever you feel it getting a little low or whenever you feel yourself overthinking. Meditate, read a book, distract yourself until the best energies can come into you. But just don't overexert yourself or micromanage every single little thing because there's no room for magic in between there. Yeah, we got the Ace of Pentacles. and the Knight of Swords, okay? It's like when you leave room for the magic and you stop feeling like you have to fix it or make sure that it works out the way you want it to work out, that's when things are going to speed up for you. It's like you're going through a test at this time. I heard like a show of faith. What's the Ace of Cups and the King of Wands? Yeah, with the Five of Pentacles. It's like a show of faith that God's always going to bring you out of everything. Look at all the stuff He already brought you out of so far. That's like you already been to the lowest place you could go. Now you're all the way up here in this beautiful earth angel temperance type of energy. So trust and believe in that and go ahead and take these leaps, okay? Because everything you put your energy into right now is golden. It's all going to work out for you exactly how you want it to work out. What's the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles? The Two of Cups. Because Spirit is exchanging energy with you and healing any and everything from the past that ever went wrong with you, and watching over your journey in the closest way. Okay, like this tiger over here, he got this very fierce look in his eyes. He wish a nigga would, like a kitchen cabinet, okay? And that's how your divine guides are, okay? What's the Five of Pentacles and the Temperance? We got the Nine of Pentacles, okay? See your beautiful value and your worth, and see that you're meant for these beautiful, passionate beginnings, and that no one can stop you, okay? Allow your feminine energy to lead you. And it's like you always look good to everybody in every situation that you step into. So you just really don't have anything to worry about. Let me get one more. We got the Page of Swords, okay? People could be definitely paying attention to you, seeing something different about you, or trying to see something negative about you. But Three of Pentacles, you work as a team with the divine, okay? All of their antics are a thing of the past, and you really truly are standing in your truth. But you have to believe that, okay? And you have to keep the peace within yourself. You can't expect people to keep the peace, because peace comes from within, and some of them don't have it. They can't find it in there, okay? So you have to expect the peace from within yourself, or make that peace for yourself so you can move forward. It's like knowing you're worthy of the new beginning, and holding that peace and happiness and joy within, knowing that the new beginning is already here. You're just waiting for it to be much more visible, knowing that it trickles in a little bit at a time, okay? What's the final thoughts, Buddha? We got bubble power, okay? It says, my wishes float easily out into the world, okay? I have two final thoughts, okay? So, because this one's really short. It says, use bubbles to blow your wishes out to the universe. Hold your bubble ring and mixture. Close your eyes and think about what you wish for. Breathe in deeply, open your eyes, and breathe out, imagining your wish is in your breath and going through the bubble ring and into the bubble. Watch the bubble float off. When it bursts, your wish has been released. I love that. That's cute and fun. Okay. I'm gonna have to give me some bubbles. All right, what else? And who doesn't like blowing bubbles? These are shuffling weird. They're shuffling weird, okay. So we got the third house with communication and interaction, okay? And then we got the eighth house with transformation and mystery. So it's giving me this energy of like, don't worry about anything, okay? You're just with this well energy transforming, okay? Like I said, your upper chakras, like you're receiving some sort of very divine transformation that's boosting your wisdom and giving you a better understanding of the transformations and the mystery of it all, okay? Like just absorbing a lot of information. So after you get done going through this transformation, your communication and your interaction with the divine is going to open up a lot more, to clear up a lot more for you. And you're not going to feel like you're just going to, like I said, to clear it up, you're going to have much more clarity on what it is you should be doing or which way you should be going, okay? Let me see. So it says communication, knowledge, writing, siblings, intellect, exchange of information, telephone calls, letters, chats, gossip, and short journeys. Okay, so any of that could be coming up for you. Somebody could be reaching out to you through a call or a letter, or some sort of DM. Okay, Maybe somebody wants to exchange some information with you, or maybe they just want to, shoot the shit, have a little fun, have a little, quiet conversation. Okay. It says thoughts, attitudes, and mental abilities, small talk, communication, style, learning ability, flexibility, and social media. Okay. Let's see though. It says this is about your communication in a situation, maybe also an indication that you should research for information, questions that you can ask regarding this house and in a reading. Do you feel that you can communicate well? Do you feel that you are heard? Okay. So you just have to, it's like maybe you don't feel like spirit is hearing you. Like maybe you feel like you're communicating with the divine wrong in any sort of way, but it's like, no, you have like everything that you wish, you just blow it out. It's as simple as you blowing a bubble or thinking a thought. You know what I'm saying? Because thoughts come in, they always have them thought bubbles, right? It's as simple as you thinking a thought or really, really wanting something, and that being the bubble that you shot up to the divine to make that wish. Okay. Your wishes flow easily out into the world, and they come into you granted also just as easy. So, like, don't doubt yourself, okay? And don't worry. And with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you need out of this. And I will see you later, my love. Bye.